Right now, a staff member at Wisconsin's only youth prison is declared brain dead following a fight with an inmate. What we know at this time. Also, there's good news for home buyers in the Madison area. What a local realtor is saying about the current market. And Concerts on the Square starts tonight. We're live downtown on the Capitol Square with a preview of tonight's performance. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. Flags will fly at half-staff across Wisconsin tomorrow in honor of 49-year-old Corey Prolux. The youth counselor died yesterday after he was attacked by a 16-year-old boy at the Lincoln Hills School Youth Detention Facility in Lincoln County. Now, you may recognize the name of that facility. Former Governor Scott Walker ordered it to be closed 6 years ago. Our Braden Ross joins us now to explain why is it still open, Braden?
Well, we've heard from several lawmakers in the wake of this death today. Senator Van Wanggaard releasing a statement calling it, quote, an incident waiting to happen. That's because the Lincoln Hills Copper Lake schools have been infamous for having issues like this for years now. According to data from the Department of Corrections, there have been more than 120 attacks on staff members at the Lincoln Hills Copper Lake schools over the last year. You might remember former Governor Scott Walker actually ordered the youth detention facility to close with a deadline of January 2021. That's 3 years ago, but finding funding to build the new facilities and communities to host them has proved difficult. That's why it's still open 3 years after that scheduled closure date. Right now, there are 50 boys housed at Lincoln Hills School and 11 girls at the neighboring Copper Lake School. Coming up tonight at 10, I'll break down how we got here and what the legislature is trying to do about it.
We will see you tonight at 10, Braden. Thank you. For more on this story and other stories in the area, make sure to download the Channel 3000 News app. It's free in the App Store. Just search Channel 3000. To Madison now, where hundreds are gathering tonight on the Capitol Square for the first performance of Concerts on the Square. And that's where we find Eric Franke and Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. You picked the right night, you guys. It is perfect down there. How's it going?
Yes, we did. Thousands, Susan. Thousands, not hundreds. Thousands, maybe tens of thousands out here. There's hardly any space left. We always feel guilty right about in our 6 o'clock live shot because we're taking up the last bit of prime real estate. Showtime is 7 o'clock. Tiempo Libre's here. They were supposed to be here a year ago. Well, actually, they were here. Yeah. But Maestro Andrew Sewell had to go have beers with them and go bowling, because they canceled this due to wildfires in Canada tonight. An absolutely perfect night for this, Alex.
Picture perfect that we were saying earlier in some of our newscasts. Temperatures in the upper 70s, right around 80 degrees. That dew point that I bring up, it's in the 50s, and that's dry air. It's beautiful. You could feel that nice breeze coming through here. So you should just light summer clothing. Maybe you want a jacket if you're still coming down here, which we hope you are, as the show will kick off here at about 7 o'clock. 74 degrees, that's a temperature I'm expecting at 7 o'clock itself. At 9, as the show starts to end, temperatures will be going into the upper 60s, so quite pleasant out there. Right now here in Madison, we're sitting at 79 degrees. I can verify that on my watch as well. And as I mentioned, that dew point is in the middle 50s, so that's that drier air moving in. 79 in Sun Prairie, 79 in Deerfield, to the west about 80 degrees. Zooming on out across the rest of southern Wisconsin, it's gorgeous from north to south. Even Janesville, you were in the mid 80s, now you're at 82 degrees. And as we carry forth here over the next couple of days, the 3 things you need to know: staying mild through the end of June. Storms on Friday, Maine weather, we'll talk about those storms, but no storms tonight. Just a beautiful night down here on the Capitol.
A perfect night for the Grammy-nominated Tiempo Libre, back this year with their Afro-Caribbean sound here with the sounds of Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra. We're going to talk to CEO of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra, Joe Lanus. He's going to talk about tonight's festivity, tonight's show, and also what's in store for the rest of the summer at Concerts on the Square. Susan?
We're looking forward to that. We'll check back in a little bit, guys. Thank you. The Madison area housing market appears to be easing a bit, bringing some relief to those on the hunt for a new home. Our Kyle Pozorski spoke with a Madison realtor to give us a market update.
Prices continue to be up, but it's inventory and competing offers where buyers in the Madison area are seeing some relief. Mad City Dream Homes analysis of the area market shows 526 homes were available at the beginning of June, up 80 from the same time in 2023 and 46 from 22. and this should continue as the summer timeline typically sees higher inventory. Realtor Alan Fetter tells me this is making for a slightly easier buying experience this summer.
Now that we're into summer, more folks on vacation, more folks out and about doing their things outside of the area. Competition's down a little bit. That also brings inventory up. So the summer can be a very, very good time to be a buyer.
But it's not to say the market has eased back to what it once was, especially when looking at inventory.
Historically, it's still quite low. Like when you look at, if you go back, 5-6 years ago.
And he says this will likely continue on as the area continues to attract more and more people to live and work here.
Dane County is just, for those of us who live here, we know it's a wonderful place to live. And I think it's attracting quite a few people from around the country. It's hard to find a top 10 list that Madison or Dane County is not on for best places to live in the country, however the measurement.
Now, the average price for a home continues to be high, with the latest data showing a selling price of $550,000 on average in the Madison area. Reporting in Madison, Kyle Pazarski, News 3 Now.
Kyle, thank you. The city of Madison and communities on Lincoln Avenue are celebrating the start of construction for a new housing development. Today, developers are breaking ground for the Huxley Yards development. It's a two-building complex split between family and senior housing. The development will have more than 550 income-restricted apartment units of varying sizes. It's located at the old Hartmeyer site near the former Oscar Mayer site. This is notably the first housing development that will be completed since the Oscar Mayer Special Area Plan was adopted in the summer of 2020. Here's another reminder that you can help families in our area get what they need to take care of their newborns, as we're partnering with Babies and Beyond for the community baby shower this week. We're especially looking for diapers, clothes, and other critical supplies this year. Thanks for your help, everybody, to all those who've donated so far. It runs through Saturday, the 29th. A list of drop-off sites is on our website, channel3000.com. The 4th of July is coming up, and some people may be celebrating with fireworks. Our Merrill Hubbard talked to some experts to learn more about how to be safe.
4th of July is coming up, and we have some reminders for what types of fireworks are allowed during the celebration to keep the sparks going, but also keep safety first. There are a number of state laws regulating the sale, possession, and use of fireworks. In Wisconsin, people can use sparklers, stationary cones and fountains, and smoke bombs.
When celebrating with fireworks, we want to make sure that everybody's doing it legally and safely.
Beloit Fire Department says the safest ways to use fireworks is not at all. But with sales skyrocketing in recent years, here are some things to remember if you do use them.
So we never want to hold fireworks. Make sure that your head's not over top of anything when you're lighting them.
Have a safe distance away from the audience. It provides a better show, and it's a lot safer as well.
Additionally, fireworks cause about 18,500 fires each year in the United States. One culprit, pretend duds.
Actually, you leave that alone.
Say you light a firework and it doesn't go off. The best thing to do is leave it alone for a while, then douse it with some water before throwing it away.
And those cakes sit in there and smolder and eventually start a fire, which can lead to house fires, garage fires, and that can be very dangerous for everybody.
The National Fireworks Association also told me we can keep our furry friends in mind by putting them in a quiet space, maybe with a couple of their favorite toys, to keep them calm during this big celebration. Reporting in Beloit, I'm Merrill Hubbard, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Merrill. And the Beloit Fire Department also reminds us to never let children handle fireworks, including sparklers. Well, coming up next on News 3 Now at 6, our coverage of Concerts on the Square continues. After the break, we'll take a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to put on these performances every summer in Madison. We'll be right back.
Watching News 3 Now. at 6. Brought to you by Ruger Law Offices.
We've successfully represented people injured in truck accidents for more than 35 years. We know what it takes to get the results you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, and dirt are settling deep into your carpet fibers. Stanley Steamer removes the dirt you see and the dirt you don't. Your carpets aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjord's furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjord's furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
Madison's most spectacular night out is Moulin Rouge, the musical. Winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The New York Times calls it dazzling, gasp-inspiring. In Moulin Rouge, life is beautiful. Performances begin July 9th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
When severe weather swept through southern Wisconsin,
This is a tornado emergency.
including multiple destructive tornadoes, our team delivered the information to help you be prepared and stay safe before, during, and after the storms. Trust News 3 Now. First warn weather.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
People are filling the Capitol lawn right now ahead of the first concerts on the square of the season. And that's where we find News 3 Now's Ellie La Liberté, who's about to experience her very first concert on the square in Madison. I'm excited for you, Ellie. What's the crowd looking like out there?
Yeah, Susan, it is filling up right now. Now, organizers told me earlier today they're expecting 50,000 people here tonight. But I actually talked to the first woman who was camping out earlier today.
I got here at about 11 o'clock.
Stephanie Kissel has lived in Madison since 2007.
I've been coming to the concerts ever since.
And for the first show of 2024, she set up camp.
I come down and save spots for people. And sometimes we have as many 30 people coming down to be at the concert.
Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra CEO says 10 months of preparations go into making these nights special for people like Stephanie.
Every minute today is choreographed with the truckloads, who's doing what. So it's pretty scripted from 8 a.m. until 10 o'clock at night.
And this year they're adding a couple more features.
Some of those things include the additional screens, and we're also expanding our permit just a bit on the sides of the event, which is really going to help make more room for people to enjoy the event, more vendors to enjoy.
2 more screens will go up to help everyone experience the music. The goal is to make the event more accessible.
So I think they've improved with age. They keep getting better and better.
I think Concerts on the Square, truthfully, has gotten into like the DNA of this community.
Something Stephanie feels firsthand.
I won't go anywhere the 6 weeks that Concerts on the Square is on. We took our vacation before and we'll take it after, but we won't take it during.
The Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra says they expect 250,000 people annually to attend their concerts. And by the looks of it here today, they are well on their way to achieving those numbers. Reporting live on Capitol Square, Ellie La Liberté, News 3 Now.
Enjoy it, Ellie. This is one of the best things about living in Madison. Thank you so much. Still ahead, as the crowd continues to grow, boy, the spots are at a premium right about now. We'll hear from one of the head organizers from Concerts on the Square. After the break, we'll rejoin Eric Franke with another look at what to expect from tonight's concert. And could we see any more rain this week? Alex is back with the complete forecast right after a quick break.
One day only, this Thursday, June 27th. Save big on Hy-Vee butter, just $2.99. Washington red cherries, just $2.77 a pound. 6-pack bottles of Coke products, just $2.99. Gatorade 8-packs, just $4.99. Hy-Vee shredded cheese, 3 for just $4. And buy one, get one free Doritos. Get these great deals and more Thursday only and only at Hy-Vee.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
This summer, feel confident from head to toe with Sono Bello permanent fat removal and get summer body ready in just one visit.
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all, and my abs haven't been this flat since before I had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sono Bello's biggest sale of the year. Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It will change your life. It did for me.
I can't wait till the summertime hit. Hot Mom Summer, here I come.
Call 1-800-905-6520 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
How much I weigh is nobody's business.
But Eric Hovde wants to make it his.
Eric Hovde thinks that if you're overweight, insurance companies should charge you more.
There should be consequences to those personal choices. Fine, you want to do that? Your health care is going to cost more.
How insulting is that?
Hovde would increase health care costs for 1 out of every 3 people in Wisconsin.
Eric Hovde, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. We're less than an hour away now from the first performance of this year's Concerts on the Square. Let's check back in with Eric Franke, who has a special guest with him now. Hi, Eric.
That's right, Susan. It is a great night for the first night of Concerts on the Square of 2024, year 41. Year 40 wasn't quite a great start, but it ended up being a great season. But let's bring in CEO Joe Lanus to talk about the summer ahead, and what a beautiful night to get started, Joe.
Yeah, we couldn't have asked for better weather, especially bringing back Tiempo Libre, because last year we couldn't get them out here because of the smoke. So I think everyone's feeling good about the weather tonight, yeah.
Yeah, and I know talking to Maestro Andrew Sewell at 5 o'clock, he's excited. This is a special year, a silver anniversary year for him.
Yeah, Andrew gets excited about a lot of things, but I think we should all get excited about his 25th anniversary this year. He's been such a gift to the Madison community and the arts and culture scene, and he does it with such humbleness, but he just puts together these amazing experiences for all of us to appreciate.
And this has really become an evolution under his leadership as well. It's come a long way in his 25 years, and you've got some interesting things technologically added this year to make the show even more, interesting for the fans here in attendance.
Yeah, start with Andrew. When he started in 2000, a lot of this was Sousa Marches, which is, fast kind of pomp and circumstance, and he really tries to curate these programs, and it's evolved. I mean, this is his 25th season of evolving those programs. And then on my end, coming back from COVID when we were at Breeze Stevens in 2020 and 2021, we added some screens. We want to just create a more interactive experience. I mean, I really want to make this an event that has top shelf on every standard. So there's more interactions with the screens, there's more engagement with the audience. We want to bring some, next year perhaps, some even more embellishments where we can actually interact with the audience during the concert. But we just want to make this as fun as possible.
It gets better every year, and I'll tell you, it has a huge economic impact. We talked about that at 4, but it's not possible without a little help from the community, and there's a way people can do that, right?
Absolutely. Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra, this is our event for our community. We spend $1.1 million to do this every year, and it generates $15 million of economic impact. So a really good return on that investment. And for me, you can donate Friends of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra to become a monthly donor, $5 a month. Text concerts to 801-801, and all of these people here and all of your listeners, you can help us keep this thing going.
Joe, it's truly one of these things that makes Madison special. Congrats on another year, and we're looking forward to a great summer.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And a guy who deserves a little credit is the forecast has been so good tonight. No wildfire. Well, there are wildfires, but they're not bothering us
Not
tonight.
here. Not bothering us here tonight. Just beautiful weather.
It's perfect.
Is bothering us. It's perfect.
Low humidity, too.
Low humidity. Dew points low. Picture perfect, as I've been saying all evening. If you still have time, you can come on down. Show starts at about 45 minutes. Those temperatures at showtime starts going to be right around 74 degrees. At the end of the show, we'll still be in the upper 60s. So short sleeve shirt. I've got some jeans on here. We got a lot of folks in short sleeve shirts and t-shirts, probably just enjoying the very refreshing temperatures compared to where we have been over the course of the past couple of days. Right now here in Madison, we've dropped down to a beautiful 79 degrees. That dew point, which I bring up when I need to, is in the 50s, and that's dry. It's been in the 60s and muggy 70s. Nothing like that at all tonight as we enjoy the rest of our evening. 79 in Madison. We've got an 81 in Verona. Edgerton, you're still 82 degrees. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, we've got a 77 in Camp Douglas, 82 in Janesville, 81 in Platteville. So this really cannot be beat for this time of year. These are our normal high temperatures. We're enjoying temperatures in the low 80s and not in the upper 80s to the lower 90s with all that high humidity, and no storms tonight for a change. I've got the dark glasses on for a reset, so we're not having the alert day shades on. Temperatures are going to stay mild to near normal for a change through the end of June. Storm chances will increase on Friday, and par for course for 4th of July. The humid, warmer temperatures will make their way back as part of the 3 things you need to know in our forecast. Now, I mentioned rain on Friday. That's when we're expecting a widespread chance across all of southern Wisconsin. No rain expected tonight. Let's track that rain together. Starting off late Thursday night, right around 6 o'clock on your Friday morning, off towards the north and west of Madison. As we approach the late morning hours heading towards noon, those showers and thunderstorms make it over towards the Madison area. They move off towards the east, but look at all the clouds and the few showers we still have left, even at 6 o'clock. You know I like to explain the weather as well. When you've got clouds and showers, you limit that sun's ability to heat up the ground, providing that fuel for more shower and thunderstorm activity, at least the severe stuff. While we could be looking at some more showers and storms Friday night, I think the severe weather threat is low. And even though we've got that marginal risk of severe weather across all of southern Wisconsin, here's why I think that threat is low. A lot of clouds, a lot of rain on Friday. That's that limiting factor. You need that heat, that oomph for the storms, and we're probably going to be lacking that on Friday. But the first warm weather team will be keeping an eye on that. If we get a little bit of heat on Friday, that severe weather threat may change. Following that rainy Friday, temperatures on Saturday will be a little warm, and then Sunday, if you want the cool temperatures, we'll do the lower 70s, refreshing overnight, low temperatures, and we'll warm up once again as we head towards 4th of July. Back to you folks in the studio.
Thanks, Alex. And still to come in sports, there is going to be a whole lot of red at this year's Olympics. The latest Badger headed to Paris, next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Brothers Maine enjoys 4th of July festivities with family, friends, and fabulous kitchen and laundry deals. Our fireworks of savings on GE appliances and free delivery will make you ooh and ah. Feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Get an 11% rebate on your painting project at Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean is an interior paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. A gallon starts at $19.48 after rebate. Paint in one coat with Max Bond Plus exterior paint. It provides max adhesion, height, and performance. With over 800 one-coat colors, it's designed to work for you. A gallon of flat is $47.87 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Right now, we're running our 60-60-60 sale. So when you purchase your new concrete coating, you get a $60 Visa gift card plus either 60% off installation or 60-month no-interest financing. This is one of our best deals of the year, so visit our website or call the number for your new floor today.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This July 4th is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology lets you see over, under, through, up to 8 available cameras and 14 views, so you can focus on the view that really matters. Don't miss a thing. Chevy's got you. Get 1.9% financing on this 2024 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial, or get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
The United States Olympic team unveiled their women's soccer roster for this summer's Paris Olympics. And to no surprise, Rose Lavelle made the cut. It'll be the former Badgers' second straight trip to the games, but this time around, she should have an even bigger role. That comes after establishing herself as one of the U.S. women's national team's best players. Her squad will look to avenge a bronze finish from the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Through 80 games, Pat Murphy has produced 47 wins, the second most by a first-year Brewers manager. But that doesn't mean it's really been all that easy. After all, Murph is working with a makeshift roster. Case in point, after trading for Dallas Keuchel yesterday, the former Cy Young winner started for the crew today. Keuchel hadn't even appeared in the majors yet this year. He allowed 5 runs in 4 innings, which meant the crew had some work to do. Brewers trailing 5-4 in the 4th, and look at Jackson Chorio. The Rook has caught fire of late, and he's going to come all the way around to score and inside the Parker in under 16 seconds, and it would tie the ball game. That score would hold all the way till the 10th, leaving Andrew Monasterio the chance to play hero. Nobody's catching that. It'll roll all the way to the wall, and the crew roll the Rangers 6-5, completing a series sweep. And it's a big night for the Bucks. Milwaukee has the 23rd pick in tonight's NBA draft, so we should know who the newest member of the Deer is around 9 o'clock tonight. The Hawks are currently on the clock. They have the #1 overall pick. And we'll have much more on the draft coming up tonight at 10.
Looking forward to that. That's exciting.
Absolutely. Always an exciting time.
It is. Andrew, thank you. Let's head back out to the Capitol Square for one last check on the forecast. Alex?
Yeah, thanks, Susan. Folks are still continuing to show up here in Groves for the very first concerts on the square of the season. What a picture-perfect night for it, as I've been saying all evening. Picture perfect. That temperature right now, 78 degrees. How about that? By the time we get to the end of the show, temperatures will be in the upper 60s. So you really only need maybe a light jacket at most this evening. And there's still time to get here. Got about 30 minutes before the very beginning of the show starts. Moving out to the rest of the next 7 to 10 days, the next chance of storms is going to be Friday, a warm Saturday, and then another picture-perfect Sunday. So come on down here and join us at Concerts on the Square, and then afterwards, join us for our 10 o'clock newscast. Have a good evening.